All right, all right, all right. I think we're here on the stream. Let me double check to make sure that I am not mistaken, because that would suck. Doopa doopa doo. Let's hear if this comes out twice. My channel. Live, let's see. There we go. Alrighty, so it's working. We're in. What we're going to be doing today, guys, is we're going to be coming in. And am I on the wrong screen? I am. Let me change up my desktop real quick. Boom. There we go. Now I don't have to see that infinite loop. So what we're going to be doing today, guys, is we're actually going to be making some updates to the MMORPG I'm working on. I don't know if my computer is going to be able to handle running OBS and all three servers I have, plus the web application I have, or API I have set up to actually do authentication, and the client itself, multiple instances of that, and the editors. So if I crash out, just donate a bunch of money so I could buy another computer. No, but what we're going to be doing right now is I've already gone on and set up enemy spawning, and that's managed server side so that the clients all see the same enemies chasing the same people in the same position with the same health, right? So that they can attack enemies together. What I'm doing right now is I'm basically setting up the hurtbox and hitbox system. I'm going to set it up so that enemy health is shared with all the clients. And then I'm going to add a better algorithm for chasing, because right now it just kind of does a straight line from where it's at. And I'll show you why that's bad in a sec. But what I want to do is I'm going to finish setting up the hurtbox hitbox system, and I'm just going to show you guys a quick test of what it is we're doing, and kind of, if this is your first time here, kind of let you know what's going on. So this is the server, right? This is not what the client sees. You can see all the collision shapes. You can see basically the entire map that I've created so far. Again, this isn't going to be the final map, but this is just kind of a sandbox for testing. What I'm going to be doing from there is launching up our client and then just logging in. If you don't have an account, you would have to go over here and then log in, right? And get that all up and running. But I already have an account, so I'm not going to do that. And I've shown the account creation system before, so I don't want to bore people with that. So we'll do those two. And join the game. And now you can see I am logged into the game, and the server has Gyrodos 2 sitting right here. There's a few bugs I gotta fix with that. When you spawn multiple players, right, the labels don't show properly, but I gotta figure that out. But you can see there's the enemy moving on the server, and then there's the enemy moving on the client, and they're basically following one another. The one odd thing I have here is, oops, oh, I killed it. Like when I kill them on the server side, you can see they're despawning, right? But on the client side, they're not despawning at all. So I gotta figure out how to fix that. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bunch of like bats sitting in the game world, which is not ideal. I also have to fix the knockback because that just looks not great. But you can see when I kill them, hit them twice, they're just sitting there in the game world now. So we just got a bunch of bats, which is not the point of this game, right? See, just keep hitting them. I don't have any hitboxes set up yet for them yet, so that's why I'm not gonna get it. But again, not optimal, not what we want to happen. So you can see the game world thinks there's one bat, but there's like a billion here on the client side. So that's what I'm trying to fix. I also may want to fix the hitbox because it's just not smacking the bat right. But we'll figure that out later. So let me pull this up, make sure I have the chat up because that's important. See y'all chatting around here. Perfect. And then I'm going to kill this client and we're going to fix that. So basically what I want to happen is when the bat dies, I want that bat to be despawned. So I feel like that's going to require a like removal function. Let me see what I did to set up the world for the player if they despawn. A lot of this is taken from Game Development Center's tutorial and the use RPs, by the way, on YouTube. So if you guys want to go check them out, highly recommend you go do that. This will be for health because I do want to add that. But first things first, we gotta figure out how to despawn these guys from the world. There. Looks like anything else. Okay, so we may just have to do this in the server interface. I'm gonna do it under combat system. And remove this. Funk. Remove enemy. I guess we just want to trigger like kill enemy, and then I think we're just going to need the enemy name, and then we can do it. Pretty sure, but we'll see. So what we're going to want to do is game world get node enemies, and then get node string enemy enemy name. And so that should give us the bat we're looking for. These are all the bats you were looking for. And then it'll just be like kind of the death animation. For now, what we're going to do is just despawn it. We get the enemy, so we're going to have to do var enemy equals, and then enemy dot kill enemy. And then, so that'll be a function that we have to add to the bat itself. And it should be within all enemies, but we'll get to that in a sec. So func kill enemy. What we're going to do is just do q free. And then what we have to do is from the server side actually call that, and then we should be good. What was the normal procedure call name again? Kill enemy, and that has the enemy name. Cool. So we're going to go back into the world state for the enemy, because that's what's managing this, I believe. Or wait a sec, the bat itself I think is managing it. Do we have access to the world? We have access to the server, so we can call that. Awesome. On stats, no health. Game world, enemy list, race, spawner, set state. Okay. And then I'm going to do server. I think I did with the capital S. Server dot kill enemy name. Perfect. And then in the server, we want to go under our combat code and add that. I like to split it up like that, but then func kill enemy. And this will be an RPC called all, so enemy name, and then it'll be RPC kill enemy and then enemy name. Let's see if that works. It should. Reloaded our server. We're going to log this guy back in. Oops. And then let's see. 1, 2. No, did not work. Okay, so this is in the client. I'm going to go to the server, make sure this is being called. Kill enemy. Yeah. So let's try that argument animation is never used. Okay. Player. I'm going to reconnect the player, try killing it and seeing if that function's called. Get this out of the way. Let me log in. There's 2. Okay, so we got there. Cool. Yeah, it's still stuck there. kill enemy, so it did it. And then it despawned it. Huh. World. See what the remote looks like. So it was 1562. Your enemy is 1526. Yeah, 1526, but 1526 is still there. So it appears that Q3 was not called. Let's try it out. So when we hit it twice, we want it to Q3. Oh, that's too many bats, too many bats. Too many bats. So I'll trap the other one. Okay, Q3, what the fudge? So Q3 was called, is it just added back? Let's see which one it was. It was 1502. And in the world logic, I have to be adding it back somewhere then. Try this instead of funk. Pretty sure passing that as a string anyway. So I don't think we need that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here, comment that out, and instead of calling it enemy kill enemy, we're going to call it game world dot or remove enemy, and then enemy name. Oops, not b name. I'm going to remove this, and then we're going to save. I'm going to try reloading it, seeing if that does anything. Okay, since those are still there, what that's telling me is that they're actually not being removed from the enemy list. Enemy bats. So it doesn't seem to be erasing this. So what I want to do is I want to state processing, print, okay, so the one that should have been removed, crap, it's going to have a ton in it. There we go, okay. So, let's see, kill enemy 1502. Let's see if that's still in there. One 1526 is still there. And then so is 1502. So they're not actually being removed from the enemy list for some reason. So let's see why that is. So for enemy in enemy list, where are we getting enemy list from? It has node enemy. Oh, we gotta remove it. this way. Maybe. Huh. So once that's no health, it erases itself from the enemy list. Free. Maybe that's not what we want to do. Game world. When I name it, how am I naming it? Huh. Yeah, it's a string. Cool. So, we got our bat. It's going to call. Kill enemy, it's going to call that. Print the game world list, and then game world remove enemy. We had to create this function in the game world. Func remove enemy. Enemies dot remove child get or enemies dot get node enemy name. Let's see if this works. And then an enemy. Cool, so we're restarting the server real quick. And then I'm restarting the client as well. So let's check it out. So we got that going. Okay, cool, so we logged in successfully. I always think I'm gonna type my password wrong, but I don't, because I'm a G. Cool. And okay. That is fantastic. So it's still showing in the enemy list for some freaking reason. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so we're definitely eating up a lot of CPU. Okay. Cool. So we got this rocking and rolling. Let me check this real quick. Who is messaging me? Cool. So we got that rocking and rolling. Let me pull this up real quick. There we go. By the way, whoever's joined us, welcome. I don't know why I have these in still. But cool. So we got that. And for some reason, they're still not despawning. Because that one's dead over there. Dang, these bats would be effing me up if there was actually that. Alright, so he's dead. Definitely need to improve combat there, but the first thing is despawning these freaking enemies. What do we do with the player when it dies? When it gets removed. So world.gd add enemy. And then enemy list.erase name. Let's try reloading the world that way. Okay, we got our enemies in there. some reason. Alright, let's try killing one more bat. Alright, and it didn't despawn still. So let's try, I guarantee you it's still on the list, the enemy list. Yep, so it's still sitting in the enemy list, which is freaking annoying because I'm obviously removing it. Like, what the... Can't say the F word because we're on YouTube, but what the fudge? You son of a fudge. I don't fucking know. Render time. Buffer size. Oh, you guys aren't seeing what I'm looking at. So I'm looking over here to see what the heck is going on because we don't send the world state back for the enemies. So it looks like it's getting removed and then immediately added back. So it looks like in the world buffer state, maybe we need to clear that out. Remove enemy. 4. What we want to do is we're just going to remove it from all future world states. So it'll be world state enemies dot erase enemy name, and that should do it. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, so we're launching that. Let's get our client back up and running. And then we got that, cool. Let's get this guy in here. Let's see if we can actually kill bats now. Nope. What do you mean? For world state. Not on the server side. Okay. So no, that's just player states. We're gonna erase it from the enemy list. But it is erased from the enemy list. For enemy. Let's do our enemy. Possession. I'm very confused. Enemies that remove child. Yeah, that should remove it. Enemy plus enemy and then print enemy list. No. So Godot has this weird thing where it'll randomly crash if you save something with an error, which is the dumbest freaking thing I've ever seen. I don't know what the error is though. The only thing I assume it can be is this. So let's try that. Try killing Godot. 4 squad. Boom. 4 squad. Force quit. I'm going to try opening it back up. Awesome. Another non-responsive one. Why is it not showing up as non-responsive now? There we go. Force quit. Force quit. Thank you. Get that out of my face. Server. And then, awesome. We'll open that. Hopefully it doesn't crash because that's always annoying. Okay, it looks like we just had to set it as a string. Potentially, it looks like it's about to crash again. We will see. May have to get a laptop with more RAM, guys. Yeah, so it's definitely fucked something up. That's frustrating as hell. Because I can't do a git checkout either because there's so much freaking code I've done since last time I committed. That's why we commit frequently, guys. No fucking. Alright, here's what we're gonna do, y'all. Wait. I'm gonna go here. Go here. Go B. Boom. Now we're gonna try reopening it. Because it's gotta be an error somewhere in there. Yep, it was somewhere in there. So we're gonna check out world again. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna uncomment all this crap. Cool. Where's the error that you're proposing? Ah. Good. Good. Alright, let's relaunch the server. Let's relaunch the clients. Pull the server up over here. Pull the client up over here. Cool. So all I'm looking to do is see why this isn't working. So it should immediately print out removed enemy 1490. It then printed the enemy list right after that, and enemy 1490 is still right there. So it's obviously not working. Enemy list. Maybe. Did I store it in here as an integer? If so, I'm going to be ticked at myself. But let's see. I think I did. There's no quotations allowed. See guys, that's why typecasting is important. Let us see. Boom, boom. Okay, so that client, let me see the server. So it should have removed enemy 1490 again. It did this time. I think that actually looks correct. But I think I need to reload the server. Remove enemy 1490. There's no enemy 1490 in there now. Let's go back to the state processing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to print once. It's going to print multiple times. And what we're going to do is we're going to print the enemy list. Okay. And so let's go to the top. 1478, 1502, 1615. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try, there's this bat here. In the game world, the client world, and the server world is not there. I'm going to kill the client and then see if we reload the client if it's still there. Because if not, it means we fixed the first half of this issue. Okay, so we fixed the first half of the issue. Now it's about despawning it from the player world. So let me hit him twice. Okay, so there's something on the client side we need to fix now. So what would that be? So when, first off, I'm going to clean this up. So when a player despawn, just clean this up real quick. And then we got enemy list erase, and enemy remove child, and I'm gonna do server dot kill enemy name. Will be the last thing we do here. And then in the bat, I think it's the server kill enemy. I guess we'll get rid of that. Print this enemy, that's cool. Enemy list erase. So I did that, I removed it, and then we just gotta set the spawner state to 1 so that it respawns. Server kill, did it call kill enemy? It did. So it's still calling kill enemy. RPC kill enemy name. And then is it making it to the client? Is the big thing I want to see here. So I'm going to reload the server one more time. I'm going to kill the client. And then what we're going to want to do is fight a bear. No, we're not going to want to fight a bear. Bears are scary. We're going to want to check that that's actually running. So server, we want to make sure that kill enemy is actually being called. So kill enemy. Do that. Oh. Alright, so now I want to make sure that down in the output here, it calls, or we see a print for kill enemy once we kill the enemy. Wait, what? What the? Hold up, y'all. Something's wrong. So it's immediately respawning it now? Yeah, it looks like it is. But they're both still alive in the game world. Okay, so I definitely messed something up. World. Oh, I didn't remove it, did I? Yeah, I did. Let's see if that does the trick. I think we need to reset the server because these bats aren't going anywhere. Cool, so we got that. Oops. We got our bat spawned in. And then what I'm going to do is I want to check this out. So we want to call kill enemy in the client. So just not doing it. That's fantastic. Getting closer. Okay, that's not calling kill enemy, I just noticed. Oh wait, it's not the client, this is the client. Yes, a kill enemy is not being called, which is bullshit. Because I'm calling it right here. And then size server kill enemy, RPC kill enemy. Calling kill enemy name? No, it's no longer calling that. Oh, that's why. so frustrating. Client, cool. So we got this here. I'm gonna go down to world. I know I'm gonna go down to bat. That's not it. Where did I break the code? Server. Oh, did I have a client? Yeah. It's just gonna be a name. There it is. Alright, now we gotta come over, we gotta kill the one that's not responding, force quit, and then we're good to go probably. Yep, there we go, perfect. Boom. Not God, Godot. Server, God can help you. Yes, it can, probably. Server, cool, open that up. And now, we are going to check one more thing before we launch. I want to make sure we're converting to string. No, so I gotta do that real quick. So bat.gd, name, Alright, so server launch, and then client launch. Alright, we're back at it, boys. Okay, so it despawned, did kill enemy. So kill enemy I call here, game world, remove enemy, enemy name. So in world, remove enemy, enemy name. Okay, so we have enemy. I just gotta know which one I was trying to despawn. So it looks like they're ints as well. I'm gonna go with a wild hunch because this is what fixed our other issue, and just do this. So when I reload the world, they should no longer be there. Chillin'. Let's check it out. I broke it. Okay. Invalid type function can node in base wise, or can I convert argument 1 into node path? Oh. Okay. Enemy. Alright, let's try that one more time. We're like so freaking close, I can taste it. So we're gonna walk on over. Okay, so it has it. Wait a second. What does this mean? 1864, 1725. No. So it should have removed it. How do we spawn a new enemy? So what do we do in spawn player that's different? There. Maybe this. If there's a trick. If not. Let's try that out. Cool. Logging in. Alright. Let's see what happens. Oh, I did it in remove. Okay. We don't want it in remove enemy. We want it in spawn enemy. I had to make that more uniform, but outside of that we should be good. Relaunch the client one more time. And let's see. Why don't we just make these 1 health for testing? Come on. Okay, spawn new player. Is there anywhere where we checked if it was just despawned? Getting there to agile player. Okay, so it seems that it's despawning it, and then it's literally just adding it right back. Is it doing anywhere in extrapolation? No. Yeah. I'm actually going to leave this problem for a group chat that I'm in and come back to it later.